Finally, somebody that gets it. It's always refreshing to talk to people that actually understand the HELOC strategy and they can see the benefits of all the other things that they can start doing when it comes to real estate and investing. I had an amazing conversation with a lady today that will end up paying off her newly purchased home in 4.5 years, saving her over $450,000 in interest. Her wife is also thinking about buying a home, which is going to be about the same price range. So between those two, they'll have almost $1 million in credit line available. This is the part that I love. She's got 12 grandkids. Now she can really think about potentially buying a home for each and every single one of them. This isn't just about paying off debt. This is about creating a legacy for her family that can live on for generations. Here's what her scenario looks like. She owes $400,000 on her home. She just bought it at 6.6% on her interest rate. Between her bonuses and all her W-2 income, she brings in about $13,000 a month. She's got $20,000 in her checking account. Remember, we treat the HELOC just like a checking account. We're moving any idle cash into the line of credit because it pays the balance down dollar for dollar, but still giving you access to that line of credit. We want to take advantage of the fact that the interest on the HELOC gets calculated daily. So as we reduce our balance, we're reducing the interest charge of what we pay. At the end of the month, she's got 13 going in and about $6,000 left over. And you can see on her traditional mortgage, it would take her 30 years, assuming she stayed there the full time. But we're going to knock this thing out in 54 months, saving her $456,000 in interest. I'm going to use the historical average rate on our HELOC today at 6.9%. But you can see we're only paying $64,000 in interest, which gives us an effective APR of basically 1%. For those of you that don't know what effective APR means, it basically states that the APR of the comparison loan, our 30-year fixed, would need to have in order to equate to the same amount of interest that we're paying. So we're only paying 1% in interest, so you'd have to have a 30-year fixed mortgage at that same percent. 54 months, we've got a zero loan balance, $400,000 line of credit. In her current mortgage, she would have only paid $22,000 of principal down, still owing $379,000. Here's what's pretty cool with the wealth accumulation tool. At month 55, she would take her principal and interest payment, put it into an index fund that gets 8% annually. She would get another $2.4 million. So instead of paying the bank, Mr. Cooper, Chase, or whoever, we can start putting that money into an index fund with Fidelity or Vanguard or whoever, and she could make a couple $1,000,000 by doing the exact same thing. But instead of paying the bank, she's paying herself. This is how you can use real estate to help you get ahead in life. Be debt-free, build wealth, build some passive income, and create the legacy that you dream of. It's that easy.